I apologize. Like, I mean, I do really like you, you know, and like I feel like we've been working on our relationship in the past couple weeks and things like that. I just had to think about some things, and I felt that while we probably have similar targets and things in mind, down the line, or even close to next week, I don't know if it would be wise for me to go against what...
Derek X wouldn't be able to play next week.
Derek X wouldn't be able to play, but I also have to think it from the standpoint that from the beginning of this week, I didn't know Brittany was going to go home. I thought Brittany was going to be a target this week, and I thought the Jokers were going to be a target this week. So if I'm coming from a standpoint of, okay, we were a target to leave, in survivalist mentality, I have to go with what he wants, because...
But that's only strengthening, that's weakening your side, because you're taking out what everyone sees to be the strongest competitor, which is me, who's fighting for you. You're taking out your biggest warrior and strengthening them by taking me out. And after that, this side of the house that is already shown they want to pick you guys off by one, you're taking away your shield, me, and the biggest warrior to go after them. Because not only me staying puts me and Alyssa up on the block until both of us are gone, but your chances of taking them out severely decreases because you guys have to fight them alone. And those three are the strongest trio in this house. Every single one of those every single person in the trio has a comp win. That's SB, Kylan, and Derek X. Derek X was 6 away from beating me in the veto. He very well is just as competitive as me in a physical standpoint. So he was up on the wall and won. And from a physical standpoint, almost won bumps at veto. He's extremely competitive. And in BB Tom Talks, he went out the last round. And I could tell you the reason why he dropped last round was because he threw it. He threw it to Xavier because he wanted us to go after Brent that week. So the fact that he's willing to turn on his team the second he gets shows that he's disloyal. And SB showed that as well, because the reason I'm sitting up this week is because of SB. So both of them have shown how disloyal they are to their own team, and how physical they could be. I would say Derek X is just as physical as me. I understand he's not an option this week, but taking out the next closest competitor for him is just going to be something where next week, one by one, you guys are gone. And I understand your argument, but on the other side, you're strengthening the most powerful trio and taking out the person that is most likely to come after them. And I can promise you I'd be coming after every single one of them until they were gone. Not only that, but the week that say SB's gone, they're not only the trio's gone, but they are the strongest duo in the house. It would be Kylan and Derek X, the strongest duo in the house. And I understand people look at me and Alyssa as a duo, but Alyssa has no comp wins. And there's a difference between, I understand she's done well, but there's a difference between doing well, coming in second, and winning HOH. And that's the difference between being safe in the HOH bedroom and sitting on the block like I'm doing now. That's what that difference is. And they've done it. And they've shown they can do it. So there's the trio. You lose the trio, and they're still the strongest duo. And I'm here to come at that duo. Once that duo's gone, what does this side of the house do? They have no one to turn to. You guys are going to have to start turning on each other. Unless I'm here. If I'm here, you can target me. I am the clear target after that. And I provide that clear target after the two people are gone. Once people take that shot at them and take me out, that is a huge resume builder. Derek X is building his resume by taking me out, and he's the strongest competitor physically and has the memory to excel in every single competition. You know what round I went out in BB Tom Talks? First round. I was out first round, he was out the last round because he threw it. This shows that people see me as the biggest competitor. Yes, physically, maybe. However, he was just as close as I was in those physical competitions. He also has the memory. I do not. So if there's someone who can take him out in a physical competition, it's me. If there's somebody that can take him out in a memory competition, it's either Kylan, who he's working with, or SB, who he's working with. I don't know if anyone will ever have the chance to take him out. I only have the physical side on him. So if you keep me around, I will be someone that fights for you and a shield for you and provide that target after those people are gone. You then target me and it makes the decision easy. Then you guys are 1 week further before you have to turn on each other and you potentially become that target. I provide that target for you. Alyssa's the pawn any single time I ever go up on the block. That is one of the counter arguments I have. I do have multiple other, but keeping me around really does benefit the majority of the house because there's a trio that is unstoppable, and they've shown it because this person's in power, this person on the block, and this person is controlling the other person's HOH. The fact that some person can be on the block and control the least powerful position is controlling the most powerful position, that is extremely terrifying. And I think you guys need to be scared of that because you're looking at me who is seen as a big physical threat. I can promise you I'll win another HOH. And what does that mean? The following week, I don't have the safety. This is the first week that that's happened, and I am on the block. People say that I won't have the opportunity to, or they won't have the opportunity to take me out again. This week is the prime example of, this is week 5, and I'm already on the block. I can promise you I'll win another HOH, and it's going to be take one of those out. If I win the last HOH to take out either Khan or Derek X, that puts me in the most vulnerable position the week after that when you guys need me to be vulnerable because then